Hi everyone, and welcome to week 6 or 7. I can't remember exactly. Today we're exploring a challenge that sits at the heart of public health. How do we promote healthy behaviors while still respecting an individual's autonomy? It's an issue that sounds simple on the surface, but has become much more complicated, especially once we start digging into it. In health promotion, we often think of encouraging healthy lifestyles as a public good, and it is. But when people eat well, stay active, and avoid harmful behaviors, entire communities benefit since they get more lasting, healthy members of the community that can be more productive towards their environments around them. Health promotion campaigns, whether they're about nutrition, exercise, stress reduction, or disease prevention, are usually built on the idea that better information leads to better choices. But even with these best intentions, these efforts can create some ethical dilemmas. One of the biggest dilemmas emerges when promoting well-being seems to clash with an individual's right to autonomy. Essentially, the question is, how far can we go in encouraging healthy behavior before it becomes intrusive? When does helping shift into pressuring? And when does nudging turn into steering people in ways that they might not agree with? This tension is abstract. It's present in everyday public health decisions. Take policies like taxes on sugary drinks or restrictions on high-caloric foods in schools. Supporters argue that these strategies reduce health risks and benefit society since they're promoting these healthy changes through rule setting and restrictions. But many critics see them as limiting personal freedom or placing unfair burdens on certain populations. For instance, all these bans on sugary drinks, all these bans on high-caloric foods. Typically, those foods end up being the cheaper options for most families. So when you start taxing them more, it's putting more of a financial burden on those families. Something that we don't really think about. A lot of fresh food in a lot of areas, especially food deserts where fresh food is unavailable, is a much more expensive option. And these high caloric foods that may be full of additives and different substances that might not be the best are unfortunately the best option for them and their families in order to provide some sort of nutrition, even if it's not the best nutrition at mealtime. Even personalized health technology, such as step counters, diet apps, or tailored reminders can raise questions. While these tools may motivate some people, others may feel watched, judged, or pressured by constant health prompts. For example, I always wear my Apple Watch. It tracks my activity. If I'm not as active as I want to be, say I have a more sedentary day at work, I will constantly get reminders to be more active, to hit my caloric goal, to hit my step goal, which I personally don't mind, but some people who may not have purchased this product for that reason may feel that it is a bit intrusive to their daily lives. And then there are public awareness campaigns. Some use strong emotional appeals or social comparison tactics to push people towards certain behaviors. The most common example that I always think of are the anti-smoking ads, where you see people devastated by the long-term health effects of smoking for several years at high quantities. It's definitely more of an emotional appeal and almost a scare tactic to push people towards certain behaviors. And these methods can work, but they risk edging into the line of being persuasive versus being manipulative towards the public. So how do we navigate this? Ethical health promotions require balancing the two core principles of beneficence, which is the desire to do good, and respect for an individual's autonomy. To strike that balance, we must ensure that the information we provide is active, understandable, and non-coercive. People should feel empowered to make the choices, but not forced to make those choices. It also means recognizing individuals have the right to make decisions that don't align with public health recommendations, as long as those choices do not harm others. And at the end of the day, effective health promotion isn't just about changing behavior. It's about creating environments where people can make informed, self-directed decisions about their own lives and their own life choices. When we respect autonomy while promoting well-being, we can build healthier communities without sacrificing individual freedoms and without impinging on anyone's personal autonomy. Thank you, and have a good day.